can hit the button. There we go. So I want Rebecca to define a goal for her transition after high school, and I need you to help her make a decision.
Okay. Would you mind telling me a little bit about her strengths from your perspective?
Yeah, so one of the things is she has a love for animals. She absolutely loves animals. She works at a local cat clinic twice a month on Saturday mornings. Okay. I guess she doesn't work. She volunteers at a local cat clinic twice a month on Saturday mornings. So she loves animals.
That's very interesting. This sounds like an important topic. Would you mind if I write some notes down about this?
That would be fine.
All right. Okay, and have you discussed the topic of transition with Rebecca recently?
So we have talked about it recently, yes.
Mm-hmm. What has she given you her feedback?
So Rebecca right now is telling me that she wants to work at Kroger after she graduates.
Okay. As a parent, are you comfortable with that decision?
No, I think she needs to go to community college.
Okay. That's something that we can talk about. However, a part of the transition services within the law of IDEA requires us to really focus around student-centered planning, meaning we really want to focus on the individual student and where they see themselves and make sure that it does align with their skill sets and interests. So we, of course, want your input and your perspective to be heard. However, we do have to make Rebecca a priority with this.
Okay.
So, do you have any additional thoughts with that? And I want to make sure that your concerns are heard.
I guess it's really hard just knowing as she's getting older, I lose a little bit of say in what she's going to do. I mean, obviously, like, I want her to be able to support herself. Therefore, that's why I think that she needs to be looking at a community college option. I don't think that she's going to be able to support herself working at Kroger the rest of her life. And right now, that is her goal.
Okay. Would you mind if I sent some transition questions home with you? It's about just a transition survey, parent interest survey, and students to for you guys to fill out, and hopefully we can see some alignments between your preferences and then her strengths and what she wants to do.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
Is that for me to fill out or for her to fill out?
You will fill out one and she will fill out one, and then we'll bring them together and kind of compare what they're going to do. And have you guys been connected with a case manager at the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities yet?
I've never heard of that, so no.
Okay, it's just a resource that helps individuals with transitions in their life. And there are eligibility requirements. However, if Rebecca meets those requirements, they can be a great resource and help with transitions for the rest of her time, even out of school.
Okay, so it's something that could kind of follow her after she graduates?
It can, yes, and they connect. They have a lot of connections to outside programs and services that might be useful for her, but I would want you guys to get in contact with them, so I will contact my person in their department, and maybe we can set up a meeting with them in the future.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right. There are some other resources that might be helpful to educate you and your family on the transition, the process of transitioning out of high school, and that is the opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities. It's just a website, and I can give you that information to just go on and search it. Maybe you guys can have some discussions at home and prepare that way, and then we'll work on our end with Rebecca as well to make sure that this transition is as smooth as possible.
Okay.
Let me see. Is there anything else that you wanted to address in this meeting?
I don't think so. I think,
Okay.
for me, I really want her to look at community college. I do understand what you're saying with all of that, but I ultimately, I'm hoping that we get to the point that she's looking at a community college, so.
Well, I hear your concern, and I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today. I know everyone has very busy schedules, so I want to make this worth your time. Would you mind if I just kind of read back some of our notes and make sure that we're on the same page going forward?
That's fine.
Okay. From your perspective, you see Rebecca being very good with animals. She has been volunteering at a clinic recently to potentially pursue that. Rebecca is further interested in a job at Kroger. However, you're interested in pursuing a community college option. Your fears are just losing say in Rebecca's life, but you want her to support herself in the future. We're going to send home a transition assessment for based off of your perspective and from Rebecca's, and I'm going to get you in contact with the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities and give you the resource of the opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities as well.
Okay.
Let me talk to them, the board that is, and see if they are available for a meeting in the future.
Okay.
Is there some time in the next few weeks that is best for you to do that?
Friday afternoons tend to be the best because I'm off of work.
Okay.
So.
How about in 2 weeks we do a meeting with you, Rebecca, and our case manager from there? Okay.
That sounds good.
Friday at 2:30, is that okay?
Perfect.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.